one beautiful evening with the research celebrity of the three different countries, senior academician, and they are contributing to the global community with their research, with their innovation, and continuous support to the researcher. So let us know about this celebrity that today we have Professor Catalino and Mendoza sir from CBA Bulacan State University, Philippines. We have Professor Alex Khang sir from Vietnam University of Science and Technology. We have Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur sir, the Dean from our Eudoxia Research Center. So three different persons from three different countries, and they are teaching and doing their research for more than 2 decades in this global community. And they are always giving their presentation, they are guiding students, they are giving the right direction to the people that how to go for your research, how to go for innovation, how to publish more and more publication in the Scopus journal and the peer-reviewed journal. Also, they are influencing people to carry out their research in the bigger research project, minor research project, major research project. So this is time to introduce in front of you. At first, I would like to introduce in front of you our Professor Catalino and Mendoza sir from Philippines. So very good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, everyone. And it is my honor to be part of your show. Thank you very much and good evening.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. Now we would like to introduce in front of you Professor Alex Khang from University of Science and Technology, Vietnam. And I would like to request, sir, I have already unmuted you. Kindly unmute yourself. So very good evening from India, sir.
Oh, good evening. Greeting from the Vietnam. I am the Alex Khang. So have a good set and health everybody in the world.
Thank you. Thank you very much for joining us. I would like to introduce in front of you the Dean from Eudoxia Research Center, Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur, sir, the senior academician guiding the scholars for their PhDs, giving contribution to the research community continuously. Very good evening, sir. Konnur, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. And welcome to this session. Good evening to Alex Khang, sir, and also Professor Catalino Mendoza, sir. Good evening to all.
Thank you. Thank you very much first for joining us. So without spending time, we would like to go for the interaction. And I think that people will really enjoy, the participants, the researcher will enjoy this research celebrity talk show. Yes, here today we are having all the research celebrity and they are influencing the world. Now let us know about them. Let us know about their opinion. My first question is to Professor Catalino, sir. Sir, how would you like to define life? My question is that how would you like to define life? It is a very, I think, that critical question to anyone, that how you would like to define life.
Okay, for me,
yes,
life is a gift from God that I should take good care of. Since it is just temporary, no one could ever get it from me except God alone. And at the same time, can be utilized to the fullest to enjoy every second of the day with a purpose. And my purpose in life is to share intellectually with others who are in need of knowledge and information for the betterment of the humanity and of the world in all aspects of living. Thank you.
Excellent, sir, that you are giving the meaning of the life to each and everyone. And I think that if they will follow that one, really, they will utilize their all the time of our lives. Now, my question is about the utilization of the time during the lockdown to our Professor Alex Khang, sir, from Vietnam. Sir, how you have utilized your time during this lockdown period?
Oh, yes, as you know, some information in the news in the world. So Vietnam has been stepping up with the measure to stop the virus from entering and spreading within our country in the beginning up to now. And in the effort to stop the spread of the virus, Vietnam Ministry of Health have the order all the Vietnamese foreigner in our country to wear the face mask and keep the social distancing. So not Vietnamese, but also foreigner in our country who businessmen or worker or expert or traveler will need to follow instruction from the Ministry of Health to prevent the COVID-19. So in that time, I am living in Ho Chi Minh City. So I have been working from home in that time. Lockdown periods between the May and June. But now we are open. When we work from home, there are some advantage. For example, we reduce the time come to office and come back to home. And we have flexible time for working and save and avoid some problem in the traffic jam. So, but beside the advantage, we have some disadvantage. For example, the network security or the face-to-face discussion. This is the advantage for in the school or in the corporation. So conclusion, the best approach for in the lock periods, we work from home in a short time only to prevent the COVID-19. But in the long term, we need to apply the hybrid model. For example, 1 week we have the 2 day or 3 day in the office in the in-person class in the school, and remaining day we can learning the online or working from home.
Thank you for sharing, and you were already proposing one of the outstanding, that is hybrid model, and I think that really it is useful to the world. Thank you very much, sir. Now my question is to our Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur, sir. Sir, what was the best childhood memory that you are carrying?
Of course, I'm having many memories, but one I want to tell you. Actually, I am from North Karnataka, but I used to go to my maternal mother's house. It is at Shivamogga. And whenever we used to go to Shivamogga, we used to go to Joga Falls. Joga Falls is actually it is a waterfall connected to with Sharavati River. It is having a Western Ghats. Okay, it is so good looking, and actually the water falls from 829 feet from above, and it is having four the way it falls is an Raja Rani roller rocket. Okay, believe it or not, the beauty, it has remained me up till now. Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Till now, I fantasize that Joga Falls whenever we used to visit. And now it is the Asia's one of the very hydroelectric point also, Linganamakki, it is connected to that one. And so beautiful. Whenever I used to visit, I used to love this nature. And especially this Shivamogga district is very peculiar district. Because of Joga Falls, the beauty, it has given many Jnanapita Award winners because of that beauty, Western Ghats. Okay, means I thought that nature and me and love isn't same.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I think that by sharing your childhood memory, you are sharing the information of that particular waterfall, and you will attract, how beautifully you are explaining that one, that it will attract the tourists from the different countries to this particular place. Thank you for sharing, sir. Now my question to our Professor Catalino, sir, from Philippines, that what is your goal in your life, sir? What is and your passion? Because we know that you are one of the global leader, you are contributor. Now today, after reaching all this, name, fame, and the success, still do you have any goal in your life? And what is your passion?
Okay, so two different things that came into my life. as a realizations of existence. As a human being, my passion is to share intellectual information for the best of humanity, since this is my calling as a vocational teacher in all levels of the society in different walks of life. And my goal is to contribute to a certain extent the knowledge and information through research activities, projects, and programs that would definitely enhance the life of the many people in the world. As what I believed, if you intend to help other people, engage yourself in research, because through research you can find solution to a certain problem at hand, whether it is personal, organizational, community, and society, in all fields such as education, business, health and sciences, fashion and entertainment, culture and the arts, environment and medical, etc. So that is my goal, to share something for the betterment of the people in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was really influencing the people, and I think that you are inspiring them to keep their goal to help the humanity in the global standard. Thank you very much, sir. My next question is to our Professor Alex Khang, sir, from Vietnam. That what is your favorite destination for holiday?
Oh, yes. You know that the in and post the COVID-19, many industries are more affected by the pandemic.
Yeah.
But the very best, the the effect very strong in the tourism industry. Not only Vietnam, but also most the country in the world, such as the US, Europe, or Japan, or South Korea, had closed their tourist the industry in the short term up to now. But in Vietnam, we at the result in the our government to control the COVID-19 the way in the beginning to up to now. So the tourist industry to open soon, and you know that in the Vietnam we have many the beautiful place for the tourists, and yearly many the foreigner in the world come to visit Vietnam.
Yes.
In the past and up to now. So but the COVID-19, so the government encouraged the local the traveler to spend time for the traveling in the our country. So we are planning to visit some famous place in our country, such as in the north place. I mean the north of Vietnam, very famous the Sapa, Ho Lang Bay, and some place over there, where I did come before.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. And if somebody want to visit, say after COVID-19, what will be the best period to visit your place? That I think that the world would like to know about this one, because Vietnam always being the center of attraction for the tourists. And if you suggest that some month that month will be particularly very good for visit Vietnam, then what will be that month, sir? That from your side.
We are welcome. We have the many place from the north to the south. For example, the south we have some place for the Khun and the Long Beach from the north to the south in the Vietnam. So every province we also have the good place for the traveler in the world to come visit.
Thank you very much, sir. Now my question is to our Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur, sir. Sir, this is somewhat personal. I am asking you, and I think that it may be somewhat funny also to you, sir. Only for Konnur, sir, I can ask. I think that. So, what is your favorite, or who is your favorite actress, and which movie that you get the influence by her? Your favorite actress.
Sir,
I think that Sangeeta madam will not score me. Yes, please.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
I told her to be outside only, don't come inside.
So, who is your sir,
Actually,
favorite actress? Yeah.
sir, till now, okay, I like and I love Aishwarya Rai, sir. Whatever it may be.
Oh,
Okay, she was the winner of an Miss World in 1994 also. And also, she is a goodwill ambassador. And also, she was the first jury in a Cannes film festival in 2003. Because of her look and also beauty, then she's very intelligent also. Okay, and her most favorite film hum dil de chuke
Desh
sanam,
Sanam.
I like a lot. Okay, I like a lot, and believe it or not, I'm a very fan and
Yes.
often an
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. And my next question is to you again. That what is your favorite food and why you think it is your favorite?
Sir, actually, I'm a vegetarian. I like to have pulao and also in curd rice. These are two my very favorite food. Okay, because why I like means of course I will not eat a non-veg. That is a different issue. Both are in very sattvic. Okay, I believe in when you eat in sattvic food, you will get in sattvic thoughts, and it is a very bio-friendly also. Okay, it gives much more energy and it will make you an active. So like this pulao and curd rice, very nice.
And sir, one more question to you that if say Professor Khang sir and Professor Catalino sir both are visiting India and
Okay.
you need to give one best food to them, so what will be that one? What
Sir,
you would like to offer? That you have to
I
suggest only one.
whatever they like, I will prepare, sir, or I will make an arrangement. But from my side, I feel
Yeah,
that pulao is the best one, and
pulao.
very good for health also.
Yes. Thank you for sharing, sir. Now my question is to Professor Catalino, sir, and it is also somewhat personal, and we would like to know from Professor Catalino, sir, from Philippines, that most courageous thing you have done in your life. You feel like that this was I have done excellent and the most courageous part of your life. You feel always proud.
You mean what's the most courageous thing
Yeah,
I've ever
courageous.
done for myself, to
Yes,
myself?
yes, sir.
Okay, simply, when I decided to open my eyes, my heart, and my mind for learning, which I consider this as well as my greatest mistake in life. When I open my mind, my heart, and my eyes, it is because human can live on earth without anything in particular, just the very basic, the air, the water, and foods. But then, because of education, the life of the people changes for the better. Since I cannot stop myself to supply it with updated information that can be shared to others. And since it is known to all that education is continuous process, every second of the day changes for the better. And to fulfill your passion to teach at the same time, learn. We have to attend continuously seminars, conferences, and advanced studies to be equipped with the new knowledge and latest information in different fields to share with others, with the students in particular, and to those people who are in need of information, like what is happening nowadays. A vast of information are needed to be able to tame the spread of the COVID-19. So it is also a passion as well to be able to deliberate something for the betterment of the people. I have my responsibility as a teacher already. So that is the most courageous decisions that I have for myself to open for education. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That is a really excellent answer you have given. Now my question is to you again, sir, that what is your favorite holiday destination? Philippines, and if you would, what will be your favorite destination as an after COVID-19 pandemic? You would like to visit some. So my two questions are here.
Okay, no worries about that. So Asian countries like India, yeah, I prepared India. China, I've been in China, Vietnam, Turkey, Seychelles, parts of Europe like Czechoslovakia, more particular in Prague, the Iceland, the Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland, Belgium, and parts of Arabian nation like Jordan, Dubai, Oman, because there's a lot of tourist destinations that you can go to and can also be considered a rich source of information, such as historical heritages that can trace humanity and education as well. Thank you.
And in Philippines, sir, if you have to visit one city, that you, which one will be your city, best city to be visited by you? And you
Baguio
also recommend
City.
from the other, yeah, the city to
Yeah,
be visited by you as an holiday planning inside your country, Philippines, and you would like to suggest for the others also.
there's a lot of places in the Philippines that you must visit. One is Palawan,
Yes.
Boracay, the tourist destinations in Boracay, Batangas City, wherein a very good diving place in the world is located. Tagaytay City, wherein the famous, you can see the famous small volcano, the most dangerous volcano in the world, that's previously erupted in, I think, in January. And there's a lot of people who are basically affected by that eruptions of Tal volcano. And that is a very good place to go to visit. Another one is in Bicol, wherein the perfect cone volcano can be seen. And there's a lot more of virgin places in the Philippines that never touches by the people, especially the tourists coming from abroad. And my also own place in the Philippines, which is Louisiana, wherein Hinulugan Falls can be found. A beautiful place, a beautiful waterfalls can be found. You must
Thank you.
visit the Philippines.
Sure, sure, sir, and thank you for sharing. Even
Thank you
as
very much.
you have told about the Lagao City, I think that the mayor from Lagao City, Michael Kewan, sir, he made the visit to us in the last February month to India, and he visited our that conference. One international conference was there, that is in Peace 2020. And he was also the award winner, and he visited here. He was very nice person. I always remember him. He was becoming like very good friend, very supportive, very honest person. I have met that one from Michael Kewan from your Lagao City, the mayor.
Oh,
And we love to visit your country, sir. Thank you. Thank you,
yes,
sir, for
thank
sharing.
you.
Thank you. So now my question is to our Professor Alex Khang, sir. That sir, we would like to know that how you would like to that any trend that you would like to say, like that interesting trend for 2020. This is the best trend for 2020 because COVID-19 is going on, pandemic everywhere going on situation. So what will you say, like that the most interesting trend in this 2020?
You know that after in the COVID-19 lockdown period or post the COVID-19, we usually saw some work in the internet. For example, we have the new normal. So the interesting trend for the 2020, we have the some the trend like work from home. Today is the new normal in corporation or learning in corporation, and virtual learning is the session is not missing of the school education, especially in the high education. Online shopping is the session is not the is very important of the daily life, because the you know, in the lockdown time or the post COVID-19, many people like to shopping in the online.
Yes.
The human communication and behavior have been changed. Sometimes we handset now they don't use that the method anymore. The trend webinar or the virtual workshop today is become the popularity, and some good and service that use the essential daily life now to become the necessary. For example, the famous in the you know, the before the COVID-19, it's a very cheap and normal, you know, the essential essential good in the daily life, but in the COVID-19 or after COVID, it become to the luxury. It's very too expensive. Some in the country, not only our country.
Yeah, very true. You are sharing, and I think that I would like to also know that, as you were saying, like that, a work from home already trend started. E-commerce, you were saying about that, the product always now through online only we would like to buy. And education and research also rapidly growing in online. That is earlier, say e-commerce, if you say about the Amazon, they have already captured. But due to this COVID-19, now education industry is going in the faster way. So how we can connect more and more people? What will be, sir, your suggestion to the academician so that they can also utilize? We know that you are always very much active in the digital media. I would like to say, because I have seen also that you are giving most of the days your conference, your talk, your speech, inspiring the people in the different country, in different platforms. You are doing, sir, very good and outstanding work. So how you would like to give the advice to other academicians? Because some academicians are now feeling like that, no, I can't do anything. I am not into the digital work, and the digital world is actually far apart from me, and I am waiting for physical, the face-to-face education. Like that, they are, and sometimes maybe under depression also. That what will happen? Like that, they are under. So what will be your advice, sir, to the all academicians?
You know, you mean that in the education only?
Yeah, in education, how academician can involve more and more, especially senior academician, how they can involve more. What is your advice? How they can accept this digital education platform?
Yeah, today the many the higher education you know, organization to plan to inherit the you know, material or the resource to move the, you know, the record to the online 100% for the abroad student. But the local student, they can you know, they can use the in-person class, but the government encourage the university move the cost to online 100% for the student come the, you know, the of the country, such as the US. They encourage the many the famous university to train online course in the 2021. So to reduce the student from the other country come to US.
True, it is very true, and I think that you are giving the proper that the message to each and everyone, and I hope that during this period also, even in the upcoming days, that people will explore more knowledge, more research, because it is actually our direction, whatever the platform may be. But we will continue our journey of research, journey of academics, and the innovation. Thank you very much, sir. That was fine, fantastic, sir. Now I would like to know from our Rajesh Konnur, sir, Professor Rajesh Konnur, sir. Sir, what was that first trip you have made after your marriage with your better half?
Of course, sir. It was a very astonishing trip. Okay. After my marriage, okay. First trip was I went to an rowing. Okay. Arunachal Pradesh. Okay. Believe it or not, yes, sir. from
Rowing is very, and dear, I think
yes,
the transportation is very difficult in rowing. I think that the roads
yes,
are
sir, yes, sir.
not good.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. That also, I went from in South Bangalore by train, sir. Believe it or not, I was not knowing that how much is big in India is. Okay.
Yeah. So,
When
by
I reached,
train, Bangalore to Guwahati,
yes,
you
sir.
come.
Yes,
Okay,
sir,
because
yes, sir.
after rowing, I
Uh,
don't think that there will be train. Yeah.
Tinsukia. After
Oh,
Tinsukia, we went
Tinsukia.
by
Yeah,
a
yeah,
car. Okay,
Tinsukia.
bus.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. I was not knowing that how much big India is there. Then I was thinking that from where I married a girl.
Yeah.
Uh, Very astonishing. Of course, rowing is a very nice place, sir. Actually, her
Yeah.
brother is there, so
Beautiful, very
we
beautiful.
thought that to meet him. Very beautiful, extraordinary. Then actually something we have seen so many places we have seen, and I lost my actually is bracelet there, but I got it back in that hills. That was
Oh,
an astonishing for me.
truly,
Very
truly. I think
memorable
that.
and uh, extraordinary experience. Very
Yeah,
true
it is
experience. Very
surprising that
nice.
you have lost the bracelet and again you return.
Yes.
You have received it
And
again.
I got it back, sir. I got it back.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
true.
sir.
And
It is a very exciting and a very
very
memorable
beautiful
part.
place. Rowing is very beautiful, like in Arunachal Pradesh, rowing,
Yes, sir. Yes.
zero, like that.
Very
These
beautiful.
places are very beautiful, and even some places are
Yes,
like
sir.
that.
Yes.
Snowfalls, snowfalls
On
are
that time
there, and
there was no bridge for an Brahmaputra.
oh,
From Tinsukia to go to an rowing.
yeah,
Now they have made is a bridge.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Now it is
earlier when
available.
I went uh, uh, first time, first time I saw Brahmaputra river, and first time I saw how they will transport all the things in
The
an
biggest river.
from this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. First time I got very nice experience, and then it was very thrilling for me to cross in
Yeah,
Brahmaputra.
true. But it is very true that as you have explained, I think that the people, those who want to come to India, they can visit the different places of Arunachal Pradesh, as are said.
Excellent.
One
Arunachal is
beautiful,
so good, so
beautiful,
lovable.
yeah, beautiful
Beautiful.
place. And now even the helicopters are available. Now
Yes, sir.
it is
Yes, sir.
very different.
Now,
But earlier,
now,
how people face the problem, we can understand from our Professor Konnur sir that he was sharing I think that a story. So one more point I would like to know from your side. That is any that one moment that you have spent with your better half. Any moment that you would like to share, and it is also memorable. You would like to share any story from that.
sir, I'm having so many memories with better
Any
half,
one
sir.
single memory, sir, that is you
Actually,
feel like that it can be shared. It was
uh,
really wonderful with your better half.
uh, I will tell you, this is the height of madness if you fall in love. Okay.
Sir, what a
Actually,
logic and philosophy that you
after
have
a
given.
long time,
Yeah.
actually, I went to meet her after I think 1 year. Okay, after just completion, when they told that okay, you marry her. When I went to Delhi, I forgotten that trains will also run in an night. I thought that Delhi is just like in Bangalore only. I can go with an bus also.
Yeah.
Then I came to know that when I went to a railway station, that train was morning. I went in the night, sir.
And Delhi railway station, everyone know about the scenario.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then I came to know that what mistake I have done, why I have done. Then I thought that miss, I'm lost in that one.
Yes, yes, I can understand. Thank you for sharing. And one more question to you. The person who is inspiring you to reach your goal, because we know that now you have name, fame, you are contributing to research, innovation everywhere. You are doing every day, you are delivering talk. So who is behind that one or two person, if you would like to share with us, that these two person, these three person, because of whom I am now in this position. So, who will?
Sir, actually, I'm having two persons I have taken as an very ideal. Okay, one is my spiritual guru, Sri Ravi Shankarji. Okay, global spiritual master.
Yeah,
He has
yes.
made me a new life. Okay, for him, daily I will do pranam and I will start.
Yeah, and in
Then one
Bangalore,
more is
that
there.
Ravi Shankar, they were having a very bigger palace like that. We
Yes,
have
sir.
visited that one. That was his
Ashram is there.
ashram, yeah, ashram, and
Ashram.
he is addressing to the people. At a time,
Yes, sir.
around 5,000 people can sit together.
Sir, more than that
Yeah.
one. Okay, he's a
Yeah, more than that.
global spiritual master. Okay,
Yeah.
I met him thrice, more than thrice. Okay, and I took Ashirvada from him. Of course, he's then a platina for me. He's the energy for me. Okay, then I always ingrained Sudha Murthy. You know, Infosys owner Narayana Murthy and Sudha Murthy.
Yes, yes.
In every walk of life, I admire them, and we are having a matrimonial relationship with Sudha Murthy. Okay, so she has from a very simple 10,000 rupees, now she has made a multi millionaire.
Million. Yeah.
And I will read her story almost frequently to inspire.
Yeah.
She inspires me, not only me, the world.
Yeah. Internationally, they are working internationally, and they are the real entrepreneurs. They are real entrepreneurs,
Yes,
and they have
and very
multiplied now.
Humble and noble entrepreneurs.
Yes, noble entrepreneur, and without harming anyone, without doing any critical work, they are inspiring the world, and they are making the multi-millions. And now I think that it may be in billions also. So thank you for sharing.
Sir.
Thank you. And now I would like to come to our Professor Alex Khang, sir. Professor Alex, sir, from Vietnam. That if we would like to know about your the inspiration of your life, that is, if you say this is ideal person, or for whom I got the inspiration to do this work. So anyone, sir, you would like to share with us that for this particular person of my life, I would like to give the credit, or anyone like that. Professor Alex, sir, to you, that anyone inspiration in your life that you feel that he is inspiring me, or she is inspiring me, or anyone ideal in your life?
And now you are the inspiration for me, sir.
Yeah. And anyone, sir, inspiring your life that you feel that I am getting the success because that person inspiring me, or he or she is behind my success. So anyone, sir, like that, you would like to share? Anyone? In your life?
Your life inspires me for learning, for teaching, for working. That I have the one person, the Bill Gates.
Okay.
Yeah. He is the person in the computer science. So I learned from him, and I know him 25 years ago, and all the way to checking and the reading the information from him. The beginning when I know him.
Sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
And I think that he is inspiring your life, and you always would like to admire him, and you are admiring him today also in this research celebrity talk show.
Yeah.
Now the same question to our Professor Catalino, sir, also. Sir, any story, any person in your life who is inspiring you for becoming global leader, global academician?
No other than my mother. She's my inspiration ever since, especially when I was still a kid, when we had a very difficult life to live. So she is my source of strength, power, and intelligence. I got all my behavior as well. I got from her. And also, of course, my family and the people who inspired me as well. And I have also inspired them in the way I taught them the way I deliver the message to them. These are the people who still give me inspiration, the people of the new generation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And you are giving again one message. Yes, we wanted to go for the success. We would like to write down the success story. And of course, for most of the case, our mother always inspiring us. And
Yes.
she is the, I think that the first lady who is giving us the direction, as you are sharing from your very childhood kid, from baby stage to this part. And truly, and hats up to you and big hands from my side. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
So we are, sir, today coming towards the end of this research celebrity talk show. So before ending, before winding up of our session, this webinar, we are having that one common question to all the speaker. I would like to start with Professor Catalino, sir. Sir, what is your message to the academician and the researcher?
Actually, especially nowadays, if we will be talking here of the importance of research in the present scenario, I am talking here of the present experiences of the people having the pandemic. Well, as a researcher and as a teacher, it is very important since it gives us a very rich information regarding a subject matter, especially nowadays that pandemic is not yet over. So therefore, research is very important. Through research, a lot of people, specifically in the medical and allied health and sciences fields, are looking for any chemicals, be it synthetic or natural sources, to tame the spread of the coronavirus. In the field of business, to what strategy to adapt in times of turbulence, because all businesses are experiencing turbulence nowadays. Some of the businesses are already closed because of the pandemic, because of the fear of spreading the coronavirus. To what in education, where most of us here are connected, most probably you are also teaching in your university. To what pedagogy or system that can be adapted to a new normal situation. We're talking of a new normal, that we are talking of a virtual communication, virtual learning and teaching. So it is a very difficult task to do as a teacher, and so on. Meaning, even before the ancient time, research are already helpful to humanity. Without research, we will not enjoy the life we have chose at present. The quality education that we acquired to share it with other people who wish to be educated, and for ourselves to be equipped with what is the latest, especially that pandemic is still in. So we are supposed to be in the process, still be adept with the process of educating ourselves, be equipped of what is the latest. And the latest is the new normal, which is education through virtual platform. And that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I think that this is very true, that whatever the subject may be, whatever the business, maybe entrepreneurship, maybe university, or maybe other education maybe, the fact is that, as our Professor Catalino sir say, we have to grow. We have to continue this process. We have to develop the humanity with our research skill, with our contribution to the society. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And we are really appreciating your contribution, sir.
Thank you very
And now,
much.
thank you, sir. Now, my question to Professor Alex Khang, sir, from Vietnam University of Science and Technology. Sir, the same question. What is your message to the academician and the researcher during this pandemic period?
It is a very excellent the question. Before the come to the message, just the short description. Before the the COVID-19, we have many things change in the world by the AI and data science, as well as the IoT ecosystem.
Yeah.
After the in and after COVID-19, we have the many change. Many change in many industry, including the education, especially in higher education. But life go on, and the message for the academic and research, global challenge require the world-class research solution and innovation mindset.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. That was, you are giving one other excellent message to the academician and the researcher. Truly, I am saying you are giving actually the point to the researcher. During this point, during COVID-19 pandemic, they have to focus on their work and they have to do the more and more innovation. And they are having the plenty of time in their hand. If, as you are saying, that if they are utilizing their time, they can do much more better things in their life. They can help the humanity. So big hand to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for your message.
Thank you.
And now I would like to come to our professor, Dr. Rajesh Konnur, sir. Sir, one message from your side to the academician and researcher of the world during this COVID-19 pandemic.
According to me, okay, take research as a career and a passion. Okay, don't think that it is a burden. And always you have to think that when I contribute to the society from myself, how much I can do in a positive manner. This will make you to go very long way.
Yeah.
And this of the Eudoxia is giving a push to it. Imbibe this one, then involve it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. And you are giving really two beautiful points here. That is about their passion and secondly about their career. And you have really giving good information to the researcher that they can take research as passion and they can thereafter convert their passion to their career. And yes, of course, our research center always trying to give the opportunity to the researcher. Any researcher from any one country of the world, they can be work with us, they can be collaborated with us, they can go for more and more collaboration work for publication purpose, for their research purpose, for innovation, and to bring some new idea to the world. And it is the need of the society, it is the need of the world, and our global community working in 193 countries of the world. And today we have seen that 3 emeritus professors, 3 the senior academicians, all are inspiring the researcher. They are devoting their time, they are giving their support to inspire the researcher. We have today, we have seen that Professor Alex Khang from University of Science and Technology, Vietnam. We have seen Professor Catalino and Mendoza from Philippines, Bulacan State University. And we have seen our Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur, Dean from our research center. All the academicians influencing researcher for more and more research and innovation. And I hope that this research celebrity, all these 3 speakers giving really right direction, good message to all the researchers. I hope that all the researchers will follow this research celebrity. They will try to collaborate with them. And our research center always opening the opportunity to all of you. So please be connected with us. Thanking you all for your time, for your support. Special thanks to all the 3 professors, Professor Alex Khang sir, Professor Catalino sir, and Professor Dr. Rajesh Konnur sir. Namaste from India to all of you, and thank you for your time, for your support, and inspiring the world with your global leadership. So hope that we will again meet in some another webinar. So also in EDX talks. So thanking you all for joining us. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.